A day to foster social cohesion and national unity under the theme Healing Historical Wounds and Forging New Futures. President Ramaphosa used the occasion to rally the nation towards reconciliation and building on the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. He says the national dialogue, announced in June, will help find solutions to some of the country's socio-economic challenges.
We have received many representations from civil society, including foundations that were established by the stalwarts of our struggle for freedom. Further consultation is currently underway with other formations within society to form the content of the national dialogue. In due course, I will appoint an advisory panel of eminent persons to provide guidance and advice through the national dialogue process.
The president also called on political leaders to join forces in building the nation.
To be people who build a nation, not to be people who break the nation. There are some who, even on public platforms, make statements that almost contribute to breaking our nation. And we must refuse, as South Africans, that our unity must be broken. We must refuse to give those people space who rely on hatred, who rely on lies, and want to separate us as South Africans.
The Vredendal community is largely an agriculture economy. Ramaphosa spoke against farm evictions and called on farmers to pay the minimum wage, arguing that commercial farms were built on the back of exploitation and slavery.
As part of land reform, we have encouraged employment share schemes as well. This is where workers in agriculture and other sectors can have shares in the companies that they work for.
On international matters, the president said South Africa would use its G20 presidency to foster global solidarity.
We want to advance the theme of solidarity. We want the world to act in solidarity with each other, so that when one part of the world suffers and struggles, those that can must pledge solidarity. We also want the world to unite in fostering equality, so that there must be equality in the world. The poorer peoples in the world must be uplifted. The people who are suffering must be assisted. And we also want sustainability, so that the growth path that countries in the world embark upon must be growth paths that are sustainable.
Ramaphosa also said that the government of national unity would find new ways of doing things in South Africa in a bid to grow the economy and create jobs. Ulelani Philip for the SABC News in Vredendal in the Western Cape.